Hello and welcome to a long-delayed episode of Tales Across Time and Space Interstitial. I'm Thomas, your Game Master, and I'm joined by Radical Dishonesty,
Hi, I'm Radical Dishonesty. I play Sohoy, who's the chosen one.
Kitsune.
Oh, never mind. Can you get back to me?
Okay, we'll get back to you. Zeistund.
Hello, I'm Zeistun. I remember it, so you don't have to.
And you are playing...
I'm playing Zeistun, the discarded?
Yep.
I was gonna say the dishonored, but then I was like, no, wait, that's not right.
Janie SP.
And I'm Janie SP, and that is Jake Theory.
Okay, I think that's about every YouTuber. Oh, hey, our links are not showing up.
I'm
so-
sorry, Justin had to lead with a terrible reference to a channel, and I was like, okay, I also will make a reference to that. But I play Jedox, the Linksmith.
Yep. And are you up for your intro?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Kitsune. I am playing Lara the Mystic.
Yeah. So, and as you may have guessed, today we're playing Interstitial Logos. But first, some apologies about the schedule. With everything going on with the state of the world as it is right now, with the pandemic, everything, and some personal stuff, it has been hard to get played. But we're trying to get back in the swing of things. It might be shorter tonight, but yeah, no, we're just trying. You know, we might slip a little bit here. We're getting things. We're on the better track though, and as such, as Wednesday is when I would previously be doing the Legend of Zelda stream, that may get moved to Friday or Saturday or some point. It'll be some point this weekend. I can't really say. It depends on a lot of other factors, like when my tower gets set up. So.
Or if we find
Exactly.
time,
I think we're pretty
otherwise I'm just
okay
sitting on my
with the
butt.
flexibility of right now because of the way things are set up. If we decide either Monday or Wednesday can work out for this,
Yeah.
I think we're
Things
all
are a
okay.
little bit different because
I
he's
mean-
changing locations of where he is right now.
But we're still.
Right, I mean, I'm
And Friday's not going to work because we have the burial on Friday.
Well, I know.
Friday's not going to work.
Anyways, so regardless, this stuff we don't need to discuss on the air.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, that's about it for updates. So without the delay, last time you guys had took off on the gummy ship. I forget? Did we name that ship?
I don't remember.
I
No.
think
No,
I
we don't.
attempted to rename it, but then people were like, nah, I can do better.
And then Sohoy got really strangely protective of the ship, and so it has no name.
It is the dreaded ship no name.
You rode across the paths in between on a ship with no name.
Yeah.
It felt good to get out of the rain.
Yep. And then we landed on I forget the name, but
Yeah, the
we landed
world-
on a world and things happened.
Yeah, the world was called the Fey Moors, and I'm just going to go out and say it in case people didn't quite catch it last week or it's been a while, but basically the world of the live-action Maleficent movie. Where you guys... It looks like you guys arrived in the middle of the third act, and much ado was made about the fact that this Maleficent isn't the Maleficent that some of you may or may not know.
Okay. I'm confused on how to feel about her.
Yep. Looking at you guys' links, Laura is enemies with her. Both Zeistund and Janox kind of are drawn to self-reflection on her, and Sohoy has no strong feelings whatsoever. Just looking at your links.
But Laura's
Oh,
enemies with
yes,
everyone,
yes,
so
yes. I have no strong feelings. As a feeling.
And also, because of one of your moves, on Zeisund, we got a little flashback of a forgotten memory of you being marooned on an island and being recruited by the Forgotten Master, which you had originally thought was just your idea, but it looks like he got you out of tight spot in exchange for forgetting about said tight spot even happening.
Yes.
So, so I think that covers pretty much where we were last week. So that brings us to today's episode, Friend or Foe. We open on basically, if you guys have seen the movie, there is basically a long tracking shot of Maleficent, who transmogrified her raven companion into a bird horse, which is a thing of nightmares.
The dreaded bird horse.
And there is much riding. There is much hasty movement across the countryside.
Bird horse, bird horse, bird horse, bird horse.
And I didn't realize she had turned the horse and her companion into a bird horse. I think that's something new. I thought we were all just rushing because.
Well, yes. Well,
like,
that's
not
what I'm
everybody
saying.
has mouths.
You know, like an episode ended. You know, sometimes when an episode ends and the next episode starts, some minor setup info has transpired off screen. That's basically what happened. And so, out of curiosity, what is everyone's accelerated form of locomotion? We'll start with Zeisland here.
I'm probably using chains to chains and magnetism to kind of lift myself and pull myself towards other things.
I'm picturing. You can go your own ways, but I'm totally picturing you surfing on one of your chains.
You know, that sounds badass. I'll probably do that also.
Well, I kind of, depending on the situation, I have two forms of movement, of accelerated movement. I either Spider-Man around with my yo-yos, or I spin a yo-yo underneath my feet and it hovers through the air.
Yep. So you guys
That's
are.
like
I've
a
seen that.
miniature
I've seen
floating
that in
disc.
Final Fantasy 14. Sorry.
So yeah. So Hoy, I actually just kind of picture is just that fast.
Probably not, actually. I probably have to hold on to somebody else's because I don't have my own movement.
And
I'm not
as
that
his
fast.
master, I will accept responsibility for making sure Sohoy keeps up with that.
Yes.
Kinky?
And this is not serious,
Whoa.
love, but I'm just picturing you
Thought that got really
holding
good.
onto the bottom
Yeah.
of the feet of Archimedes and just kind of like like the art they make of people flying using fly with a Pidgey.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I figured he increased his size and became large comedians. But okay, that's good too.
Large Archimedes. But no.
Nope. I see Pidgey Fly being more funny.
Yeah.
That would
Well,
be
yeah, we don't.
totally-
That was does not have to be canon. If you have anything, okay. Well, we'll see. This is all cool and everything, but unfortunately, a foe who I am honestly have been kind of surprised. I just realized I have not thrown at you at all this entire game.
We've only had
What?
like 4 seconds.
In like the 3 sessions we're in.
Exactly.
Yes, but you've usually seen them by this point in a Kingdom Hearts game.
You mean
Dark
the
side.
foe that appears as probably literally the first foe in any Kingdom Hearts
Dark
game?
side.
No, a bunch
No.
of Heartless.
Heartless.
Oh!
Yeah, Dark Side. That was Data Dark Side, so it wasn't a real
Well,
Heartless.
there's always a dark side. Oh,
There's
had
also
it.
a
Maybe
bright
they'll
side,
go
but-
dark side later, but
Aunt
first
Ursula.
we have to fight little shadows and stuff.
Yeah, no. Basically,
But yeah, little shadows.
as Maleficent races on, you guys are all waylaid by a swarm of Shadow Heartless. So, what do you do?
What's this?
Yeah, I mean, just for the sake of Sohoy's thing, you just see these little things, just kind of, these almost like bug-like things with little bug shadows with glowing yellow eyes and little antenna, just
Actually-
kind of appear out of the ground.
Actually, I've decided my response is actually different. There are little dark things that show up, and just the Keyblade appears literally immediately, and I go after them.
Okay.
There's actually no hesitation. I'm just like,
Running on instinct. Got it.
uh-huh.
I think that's going to be a strike with intent, because I do not think you are trying to subdue the shadows in this scenarios.
No, I will definitely strike with intent. Hold on, let me open up the page so that I can tell you what moves I'm doing later. All right, but first I will strike with intent, which is I recall roll +2 because I can do it with light, and I get an 8.
All right, you get to choose. You deal harm.
Hold on, where's my list? Where's my list? I can look this up. Good.
That's good because I don't have it up right now, so I am.
That's good. Yes. Strike with intent is all right. Deal harm and choose one. I'm actually going to choose defend myself from harm. So
okay, yeah. So
I basically just do normal fighting.
Yeah,
I come at them, swinging my Keyblade, dodging attacks as they come back in.
Yeah, you basically do the standard KH.
Standard 3-hit combo.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, and this basically a bunch of them poof into little darkness clouds. But
You mean little heartly things that float up?
Nope. These are pure blood heartless. Those do not produce hearts when they die.
What?
Shadows don't produce hearts.
Oh yeah.
Only emblem heartless do that.
Hmm.
But speaking
Well,
of,
I thought like in the scene for Kingdom Hearts 2, but it doesn't make a huge difference.
it days because that is a mechanic and a plot point that pure bloods do not produce hearts for the organization, but emblem heartless do. Now you know. But yes. But yes. Words place now. Okay. So yeah, you poof a bunch of them, but a few more show up. On the other hand, these ones are not shadows. These are the soldier heartless. So they look like similar creatures, but in jumpsuits and little helmets, little knight helmets as well.
Well, I'm not going to steal all the show, so I attack him first.
No. Yeah. So and these ones are coming up towards the. What are our flyers doing? Zeist and Janox.
Yeah, I'm probably holding on to somebody's thing, and I immediately jump off.
Let's see. I am probably going to just casually send my chain through one of them, try to get multiple.
All right.
Like just stab one, then it goes through another.
Yeah. Okay.
So you Yondu.
Yes. Okay, that's a strike with intent. So
Is that light? I thought strike with intent.
No, strike with intent is dark.
yeah, he has a special thing that makes.
I have my chosen oneness allows
okay.
me to strike with intent with light. Basically, I'm able to do normally extremely violent actions, but with not being angry or darknessy.
And I got 9.
No, 11 because you put a space between the two. The roll +2, so it's actually 11. So you get to choose.
Okay.
Two.
I will. Let me open up my book. That would probably help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably get out the book of actions as well if you're away, Thomas, so I can have a list of them.
Yep.
All right. Combat. Here we are.
I forget. Did one of you have the was it form change or drive form move?
Hmm?
I'm trying to remember someone because I think it's on the discarded list.
I don't think I do.
Okay. Yeah, drive form. It's basically you can choose from either one's list when you use it.
Okay. Let's see. What page is let's see here. Oh, here we are. Okay. I am going to defend myself from harm and deal great harm.
Okay. So yeah, you just kind of skewer a bunch of them. I'm gonna say Suhoy is the one who notices this little detail because everyone else is just kind of like there is. Suhoy has a certain level of novelty, so he's paying more attention to things that everyone else who has dealt with Heartless before wouldn't necessarily. When the hearts come out of the emblem of the soldier Heartless that Zyson just dispatches handily, you see them before they poof away. You see like it looks like shadowy chains go around them, and then they poof to what everyone else sees as normal. That's not foreshadowing anything at all.
Ah.
Nope, not in the slightest.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's
Okay,
actually...
it's good that it's not good that it's not foreshadowing anything. I'd be worried if it was.
But I think actually, since that was like a lot of, I wasn't expecting as much of a great harm out of that one, so I'm just gonna say that kind of just wipes out this speed bump of encounter.
Well, that was easy enough. You did all right, kid.
Like monsters.
Janos is kind of just more surprised at this point because he notices the Keyblade. Specifically, have we decided what Keyblade you're using, or are you still kind of custom choosing?
I mean, well, let's go with the most basic idea. I can change it later with outfits. Yeah, no, it's sort of a bluish Keyblade, which with what looks like a tuft of down at the cross guard, but at the end of it, it sort of has this mildly wicked looking like teeth going backwards for the key parts.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm hitting with the other side.
Yes, because
Okay, don't use the sharp bits for attacking people.
That's right. I don't use the sharpness for attacking people. You use the other bits.
I'm going to point out that blunt side is pretty sharp considering he's cut buildings in half with that thing.
Right. Well, it's like the blade can be used. The blade can cut if you want it to cut. I considered having him wield it more like an axe, where the teeth go forward. But I'm like, the more he became like the chosen one, the more I'm like, nah. He just uses it like a normal keyblade. Anyway, yes. I am wielding the Lost Fang.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. That I like that. I'm digging
your
that.
starter. Okay, an interesting, solid name. I am of course staring at the fact that he has a Keyblade and probably contemplating what this means, but I'm like, well, good work. Probably
the owl says they give those to anyone nowadays, don't they? Gully fluff.
I kind of like look at him like I look at him a little angry. I'm like, I shake it like vaguely menacingly. I'm gonna try to do a. No, not now.
No, go on, go, have fun, do stuff, make mistakes, get messy.
Well, everyone already dislikes what's his name, so doing another like dark link with him would be weird. But okay, fine, I'll do it.
Okay.
Make a link, dark link.
All right.
I haven't had a dark link with them. I just don't think I have a link with them.
Yeah.
All right, so I roll -1.
Is that your lowest stat?
It is. Yes, it is actually.
Mark experience because you're rolling to make a link with your lowest stat.
Oh, okay, sure. That puts me at 2 experience. I got a 5. I'm pretty sure that's a failure. It absolutely is. The GM gives me a link, and you can make it move as hard as I want, or give someone else a link. Great.
Okay. Oh, what do I want to do with this thing? okay, you wanted to despise him, but you realize, then you start thinking, wait, he knows what this is? So, you want to learn what Archimedes knows about the Keyblade. You have developed a mastery link with Archimedes.
Oh. Isn't this another thing that happened to someone else?
I don't
He's-
think
he's
anyone's...
ready to-
Yeah, I don't think anyone has a Oh no, Laura has a locked mastery link with Archimedes.
Okay. So Mastery thinks that he's gonna teach me. So Archimedes thinks he's gonna teach me a lesson.
No, you think you can learn from Archimedes.
Okay. So instead of shaking it violently, I kind of start to shake it and like I am kind of weirdly glaring at him though.
Yeah, like you can interpret that however you want, but I feel like that's I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do any move that you are aware of in this moment. I feel like this link
But-
is treasure enough. So there we go. Got the link added.
Okay. So yeah.
Now. We can learn more about this situation later. I think we should keep with the lady.
I've always had this. Always. Never not had it.
Interesting.
I'm trying to balance his broken English with not broken English.
Mhm.
It is a challenge.
Well, while you all are lollygag, what was that voice?
I was just simply. I will immediately just.
That was called your voice cracking.
Oh.
Puberty hits at strange times.
No, I think I was trying. I just went the wrong direction.
You
for
were trying to
Archimedes.
do Archimedes and your voice cracked. You hit puberty.
Archimedes. This is canon now.
Archimedes said puberty.
This is not actually canon. This is just to get myself in the voice. Pin feathers and gully fluff. While you lot are all lollygagging, I believe the one we were supposed to be keeping an eye on is getting further ahead.
Yes, the annoying parrot is right.
Owl.
Don't care. Fly up.
He just fluffs up.
Only I can call him a parrot.
You get a little wing flap in the back of your head. You may not!
I am not afraid to stab you.
Merlin would object.
Then maybe you should learn not to repeat after others. I already said we should continue following her. So let's keep going.
So yeah, so you guys kind of travel on. You come up soon after the fields give way to some more developed town and kind of thing, but eventually you see the silhouette of a large castle looming ahead of you. There is plumes of smoke drifting up from various chimneys and such. It looks like there is some sort of industry going on here. There is numerous defenses. Like you can see, this place looks like it is gearing up for war. And with Maleficent heading that way and being angry, you can imagine that they're not that far off. So, what do you guys do?
Huh. Seems our witchy friend is gonna be running into some trouble. I suggest we help her out. With people, I'm actually gonna jump into the middle of the army.
Okay, there is defenses, I mean like armor, like battlement kind of defenses. There isn't actually
Okay.
an armor.
I see.
Oh wow, this is going to be interesting. I just realized connections things here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss my weapon, and I'm going to be like moving forward. I'm like, whoa, 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 everyone! Certainly, we can all work things out.
Aren't we?
There's no people out here. You're outside the castle. You just
Well, you said there were the ornaments, and I'm just seeing if
Like-
there's
like-
anyone seeing us.
yeah. No, it doesn't.
Or if it looks like.
Yeah, you're not seeing. It doesn't look like there's any guards or anything, and the
All right.
gate is slightly ajar. Maybe slightly a
Huh.
box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are no-
Here. Yeah, the guards aren't even here.
Yeah.
Are we still at Maleficent, or
No,
how
she-
behind
she-
are we? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you got here. It looks like she has passed through here. You don't see any sign of Maleficent, Deval, or the floating Prince Philip.
Ah, we get stalled by one batch of Heartless, and we're just behind her now.
Yeah.
Of course. So I'm gonna say, well, should we ring the doorbell or just let ourselves in? As I like lift my hand and then using the chains, I'm gonna pull the
I'm like, what?
drawbridge.
I'm like, so castle bad guys, right?
Well, it's complicated. Maybe they are, maybe they are. It can be hard to tell sometimes.
Sohoy looks unhappy, kind of like this.
But yes, if it helps you imagine, they are bad guys.
Okay.
So I guess it may be.
Okay.
Like, we're
I
still
listen-
not sure
I-
exactly who this person she wants to save. For all we know, this person, she could be a villain and try to save someone, but
Okay.
it's never easy to tell. Sometimes you have to judge with your own instincts. After
Yeah.
all, I give him like a soft poke in the chest. Sometimes your heart can guide you.
Says the nobody.
Yeah, don't care. Bring him down the door.
Bringing down the house.
So I'm gonna be rolling mastery, I think, to use magnetism to bring down the portcullis.
No, I'm just gonna say you do it.
Okay.
You're using. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here. This place is fortified with iron. Your power is magnetism.
Yeah.
This is like Magneto having be in the middle of a steel factory.
It's like putting on a suit of armor to fight Magneto. It's not a good idea. This is why I was laughing earlier when I realized, oh hey, in this context, you are in a good place.
Yeah. I kind of realized that today. It's like, oh wait, this is this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, because ironically, if I remember, like originally they used like the metal and stuff because it disrupts magic as part of normal folklore. But then, like, we have someone who can control that.
Yep. So, you see, like, there's some corridors going out through the outer battlements, and these corridors are filled with basically giant caltropes.
Caltropes.
The giant spikes.
Caltrops?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the best one. Or jacks.
D4s.
Yeah, I was about to say the D4s.
How giant is giant?
It looks like they're big enough to let's say 3 feet tall. And
Oh, that's pretty big.
So they're small size, not.
yeah, like it's enough. Like there's multiple in the hallway, but like it basically makes it very, very difficult to maneuver through.
Oh, okay. I kind
I'm
of
just-
through it. A little confused though. I'm like, is something gonna step on those?
Well, not me. I'm just gonna say as I walk forward, and then they start rising above me, like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like they're 3 feet tall. You can't step on them because your foot doesn't normally go up 3 feet when you walk.
Well,
They're
your
just
feet.
kind of
You don't
more
typically
shaping
step
as-
on something that has a spike like at 3 inches wide either. So it's
Yes.
Oh
yes.
man, that spike looks completely normal to step. Ah!
oh hey look, my foot's impaled, and so is my leg.
And possibly my hip bone.
Yes.
But yeah, so Dustin just not giving a shit and just magnitude.
Yeah, no,
slowly pushing him.
he's walking through these spikes like a like a Hot Topic Moses.
Hot topic Moses.
Hot topic Moses.
I'm sorry, that's
That's
the only thing I could think of at the moment. It was just
Yeah, that is a odd but hilarious idea concept.
it's the black coat. You know, the organization
Oh,
code.
yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully he's
I mean, we
not,
are
like-
pretty stylish.
But yeah, eventually you find yourself in a courtyard. So, just kind of curious, is Zysa just carrying a...
Ouch. My legs hurt.
Bless you.
Sorry. Is Zysa just carrying a giant mass of these spikes with him?
Yes. Yes, he
Okay.
is.
He's just picking them up one at a time as he goes on across. It's like, ooh, I'll take that one. And
He is creating a metal spirit bomb with all these spikes. I am just... I am looking forward to where this ends.
As we're moving forward, I'm
I
going
kind
to
of look up at like with kind of like this wow as he's doing that.
It's just...
Oh yeah, he's quite skilled at this.
But yeah, so as you guys, once you guys reach there's like a courtyard, or which stairs lead up to the castle proper area. You see another figure standing on the front of just before, in front of the doors. The first thing you notice, he looks a little out of place in this world, like much like how you know, you could basically, he doesn't look like he's supposed to be live action.
Right.
Well, it's a little bit more flat.
Ouch.
No more anime.
One double check question is that if are we also realistically fabricated in this world? Right?
No more than Sora is in any of the Pirates
I
worlds.
remember, I think.
Like, I mean, you can choose to be, because like I can say like Zyson would probably be that if he's from the Pirates world, but it's like I'm not really saying you have to be or anything. So take that as you will.
I'm fine with whatever way the rules work.
Yeah, you see before you a figure. He's got like a slate gray hoodie vest over with like red accents. He's got like a blue shirt underneath that, tan pants, ice blue hair pulled back into a ponytail, and the other thing you notice is he's got like a holster for a book on the side of his side. He looks like he had just stood up after sitting out here on basically sitting on effectively the front porch of the castle. Here, I'll send you guys a picture. Excuse
Oh,
the art.
we even got an image. Woo!
Yep, no, this is a character I had previously designed, and I'm just repurposing his look and some details for this game.
Minor details. Excellent.
Yep.
Also, Leah, are you okay over there? You've been quiet today.
Not the greatest, but I'm living.
Yay.
I get it. You're a little quieter today. That's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just kind of emotional today.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Who's this Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Tag?
Ah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Tag. Excellent.
No, actually, not at all.
Well, I think you're saying that because of the little book pouch thing.
Mm-hmm.
Could also
I-
be a deck holder.
I see what you're going for there, but yeah, no. It's a Kingdom Hearts OC.
I see.
Okay.
Or don't you mean OC?
Yeah.
We're done here. No.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Alright, I'm not sure I follow, but okay.
Mm.
It says like
No, we
so
made
the-
a.
It's a bad joke. It's not a good night, everybody kind of bad joke, though. Anyway,
So he kind of looks. He kind of just kind of slides his hands into the pocket of his sleeveless hoodie. Is like, you guys aren't from around here, are you?
Oh, judging by the way you're dressed, neither are
He
you.
says to the two people in organization cloaks. Actually, Laura looks like she could blend in at least reasonably well.
Yeah.
and
true.
what the kid wearing like essentially like a fur that
Well,
is
knowing
that is
the area,
reasonably
he could
wrapped
easily
around
have been
her.
like Facebook or something like that. If we're basing this.
I
world-
mean, I guess.
But yeah, the two guys in more an organization pretty clearly don't belong.
And like I've been describing, you guys like this guy and you guys can, like if you're looking for it, you can notice the fact that you're clearly not supposed to be in this world. But Kingdom Hearts runs on someone else's problem fields, where if you are not aware of there being other worlds, you don't notice the fact that you're talking to a giant duck.
You're talking to a giant duck?
Yeah, no, it's completely normal. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord, there are sentient ducks, apparently. Or how underwater, there's obviously dog-headed turtles.
hmm
But yeah, so it's like well, so what brings you to this place?
Look, we're looking for... Who wants to know, should I say?
Aren't you eloquent?
Look, we're looking for this woman. She came in here, seemed pretty pissed. We personally have our own agenda, but right now, I'm kind of curious where she went.
You mean the self-proclaimed mistress of all evil?
That's the one.
Wait,
Yeah,
you with evil?
I mean, that's why I'm here, I guess, is the king here said his daughter was cursed by her, and he wants to make sure that whatever...
Answer good. She's breaking the curse.
What?
She's going to break the curse.
He kind of glances at you for a little longer, like kind of does a double take for a moment, and just kind of shakes his head. Okay.
Ozzy seems a little shocked. I'm gonna slowly start sauntering towards him and go, "Look, we don't have time for you. If we're going to help this girl, we need to keep moving."
Yeah. See, I'm not so sure if... Okay, you guys are... He just basically he just held up a hand and suddenly glowing light chains kind of just bar the entrance there.
You're gonna get in our way, huh?
No, I'm not getting in anyone's way. I'm just trying to get what's going on here, alright? I have been dealing with this kind of stuff randomly for the last 12 years. Okay, so I just want to know all the answers here before we do something we're going to regret. Okay?
We come here, meet woman in black, and she says she come to break the curse, and brings a dude along, unconscious, to do it.
Come again?
She brought a dude along unconscious
Okay, anyone here who's passed basic grammar here, can someone elaborate for me?
No, that's actually a pretty accurate description. But if you need it more eloquently, we landed in our vehicle, met this woman, the one I think you're referring to as the mistress of all evil. She was chasing down what appeared to be a man who looked like a prince. He knocked him out, and it brought him with her, saying that she needed to save this girl.
Okay.
You got that, or do we need to go over it again?
No, I get the story you're passing here, but can anyone tell me why she needs an unconscious guy?
True love's kiss.
I don't know.
If you believe in such a thing. Personally, I actually point over at Leah's character. I actually
Lara.
think she might have a better chance with how skilled she seems to be. In certain
Wait, are you
instances.
saying that she's a skilled kisser?
No, that isn't what I was saying at all. I'm like shaking my hands and going like the total. No. I meant she's skilled at magic. Perhaps she can break this curse. If that true love thing doesn't work.
So you need
I
me to
don't
kiss
know,
someone.
Genox, sounds like you want a kiss.
I'm gonna give him a gentle shove and be like, "Look, we don't. All right, if that's enough information."
This is helping the fact that he ships our characters.
Oh, totally. Of course, I totally could get that.
Specifically, Zeista and Laura, not.
Yes, I stood in Lara.
Oh, totally.
I ship them too. I totally ship them too at this point.
Yes, I could see it.
But yeah.
Look, so we still haven't even got your name, sir. And if you're going to block, so can we at least get through? Or I'm at this point, I've conned my weapon. Or are we going to have to come to blows here?
No. Well, first, I guess I do owe you at least a name. Name's Millen.
Dylan?
Millen. Milin. No X's in that. He says, taking a glance at Zeistund.
Wait, I don't think any of us has introduced ourselves either.
I know, but
yeah.
some people can probably tell if someone's a nobody or not.
Yeah. Like if they have an X in their name.
The two guys who seem to be dressed in cloaks. Organization cloaks.
Yeah, and also just Zeistund is...
That can be an assumption that can come up. Yeah.
And also, Zeistund is, I'm going to say, is acting more stereotypical nobody than the relative gregarious front Genox is putting on.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, I'm kind of into that pseudo-cocky type organization.
You're kind of in the Axel model.
Yeah, a little more Axel style right now. Breaking the mold.
But yeah, so... Look, honestly here, I'm just stalling for time while the big guy upstairs tries to think of something.
And who's the big guy upstairs?
That was it. That was an out of character. I'm trying to look something up here.
Oh. He didn't actually say this. Because now you're going to have to invent some character.
I mean, I figure big guy upstairs means something more like, the king.
Yeah, I was thinking the king too. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That could make sense, Berg. And if he does say this out loud, does he actually say he's stalling?
No. Okay, yeah. And suddenly it just, he stops for, okay, look, this is really what's bothering me. He looks over to So. Do I know you?
No. I haven't
Wait.
met you.
I'm gonna start casually strolling up to Millen or whatever you said his
Yeah.
name is.
Yeah.
Millen. Okay, good. I got that right. I'm gonna start strolling up slowly towards him. Like, you actually know who he is?
He is.
No.
He looks familiar. Wait.
Well, I live in the forest all my life. Never met anyone else. Until like a day ago. And then I met these people. Then I met these people. And that's it. So no. I haven't
Perhaps
met
a
you.
long lost relative.
Do you want to meet? I'm gonna walk up too. Hand held out. Hi.
Hi.
Question here. Appearance wise and everything like that. Do you what stuff? What like is everything? Do you have it? What do you have any kind of like scraps and stuff from your when you first remembered? I guess.
He might have something like have tied bits of clothing around for wrist wraps that have collected, bits and baubles over the years.
Okay. Like, so I'm just gonna say there is like a little charm or something that's on your outfit if you're okay with this.
Sure. I would probably I might have added to it. So if there's a charm, then there's probably also like a blue feather at the end of it.
Yeah. There's probably it's probably like a little, you've probably decorated a little bit, but it's like, wait, that's my master's mark. He kind of just squints at you.
He squints at me, but I'm looking at the charm, and I'm kind of looking at it.
Silas?
No. Sohoy. And I find this. I found it. I guess.
Okay. You know what? You all are freaking weird. I don't know how to deal with this right now. Okay. No, what? No. I'm dealing with this. I'm not running away again.
I'm looking at him, blinking. Make it simple. Hi. Hand is out for shaking.
Look, as touching as this reunion is, could we lower the barrier?
I kind of do like a come on, move forward kind of thing with my hand, like come on.
All right.
I'm gonna make a gesture over at Dustin in the meantime while this guy seems distracted to see if he wants to handle the barrier so we can move forward.
No. All right. You know what? He does take your hand and he pulls it, and he's like, "He knew it." And he points at a scar. Like, you have probably a couple of scars, but this one he specifically points out.
I'm like,
You are
hi,
Silas.
Millen. I'm Sohoy. Nice to meet you.
Oh no.
Now can we go to save the princess's life?
Where is it, Silas? Where is it? Don't tell me you lost yours.
Lost
You
his what?
You lost.
I think we're having two conversations.
Where's the Lux Logos? We each had a job. We were both each supposed to protect one of the two books. Where's yours?
Books.
Book?
I'm
There
gonna head
were
over to
no-
Janox and say, "Hey, Janox, think you could
I-
record that?"
I just shake my head. I'm like, there were no books.
Yeah, if you want
where
to
I
try and break
was.
the barrier.
Where's the Lux Logos? The Book of the Light Prophecy.
I didn't have any books.
Oh my god.
I lived in the jungle.
At this
There are
point,
no
like,
books in the jungle.
Yeah, I'm gonna saunter forward at this point, going towards this guy, but hey, let
I like how
let the
I
guy
like how,
alone. He seems to be having some issues with his memory.
I like how having broken memories means that I can be weirdly familiar with stuff I should have literally no context for.
Yes.
I know, right? It makes some fun storytelling. Well, yeah, so I'm gonna like saunter forward towards this guy and like, look, calm down. This boy Soho here has obviously had some sort of issues with his mind. Now, calm down, and maybe we can figure out if you want to help him.
Oh, okay. I can't stay here now. I thought, I've been journeying around these years, protecting my book, protecting the Umbra Logos. No, so I thought that the good one, the one of the light prophecy, was safe in Silas's hand, only to find out that he is reverted to a wild man who has no idea, who I am surprised still knows what a book is.
You can thank me for that.
Janox, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah,
You are
what is
getting a
it?
death glare at this moment, but I'm going to allow a side conversation to happen for dramatic effect, for dramatic / comedic effect.
That does seem to like pulls me aside again.
So I'm gonna say, these books sound rather interesting. Do you think you can get a record of them from this person's memories?
That's actually a really good idea. If we can figure out what he's talking about, it might help us out with our job.
So,
All right.
So I'm gonna like hold out my hand
All right,
and go.
all right, all right,
"Look,
all right. Well, one more thing, really quick. My character puts down his hand, kind of looks a little troubled. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't remember. That was not in character. Anyway.
I'm sorry. No, I just picture that as like Zysten just pulled out a drink while this is all going on.
I've been drinking water, so. But I'm sorry, I don't remember what you are. Isn't there a princess in danger that we need to save right now?
Yes, right now my care cup is running on empty.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna like slowly stride towards this guy. I think right now, if you're curious about what happened to him, and we can all try to help poor so here with figuring out what the heck's happened to his mind. But I think I like point up like roughly up the tower. I think there's some more pressing issues going on right now that we should probably handle. You're welcome to join us if you wish.
He kind of composes himself for a moment. There is more pressing issues, like the fact that the freaking Book of Light Prophecy is missing. So, have fun playing hero or whatever. I'm gone. He kind of just it looks like you see what looks at first glance looks like a corridor of darkness, but you see these light chains of his are just kind of like holding it open, so it looks like it's kind of like insulating himself from the effects of it, and he just walks out of here, goes out of there.
Bastard took my theme.
In a meta sense, I'm going to say this because if you were playing this game, you would realize that both chain effects you see were the same ones that you saw around the respective books at that intro sequence that happened once upon a time.
Oh yeah.
So, just pointing out some details there.
So meta info just for concept.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you wanted to share the image of the guy we were talking to the stream or anything, but
No,
But
we'll
also,
just go with my
got a
verbal.
basic idea of what he looked like.
Yeah, no, I it's older art, so I don't feel like sharing it.
All right. Yeah, it is kind of rough. I get it.
Yes,
Baby,
the art bear
it's not
hand.
older.
What?
You just did that art.
I did that over almost a year ago, love.
We were still dating when you did it. It wasn't that long ago.
We've been dating for over a year, love.
Only a little over a year.
That feels weird. I know.
That was like around New Year's last year.
Time flies when you're in love.
That's still not that long ago.
Still a year, and
It's not like it's 10-year-old art. It's good.
I'm out of practice too.
It's good.
Anyways,
It's good.
unwanted compliments aside.
It's good.
At this point, once he's vanished, does it look like the way is clear?
Yes. And you see suddenly you see like fire and stuff as there is certainly like some sort of dragon fight going on in there.
Oh, good. We got exposition and we missed all the fun.
I know, right? Come on. We've been stalled twice now.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
All these jacks are getting heavy.
Sohoy is mildly disconcerted.
Only mildly?
So have you been literally levitating even when we were stopped by this guy? Were you still levitating those jacks?
I imagine so, yes.
I would do, what's it called? I would form a link, but I don't know what link to form.
Form language.
Well, let's see. I don't think a light link is appropriate right now.
No, it's not appropriate. If he had taken my hand and been like, hi, I would have been like, yes, light link, but no.
If you like, it's like, I think the heart is definitely is going to be your default here, unless you feel like animosity towards him, or if you feel like you can learn more about yourself from him. Then I would say dark. And...
Well, that would be no, not learn more about myself would still be hard.
Well, I mean, like your past,
like,
or
that...
like your specifically facts, and like if you because he seemed to know you from before. If you want to know more about your history,
that's definitely hard. It's definitely hard.
All right, roll this heart.
I got. Well, I don't have any hearts, so there. 7 to 9. Either my link move doesn't trigger, or the link isn't what I intended.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and say my link move doesn't trigger.
I get to pick that. I get to pick.
Oh, you get to pick that. Oh, you get to pick. Okay.
Yeah. What is your link move again?
I have the combat link move because I've chosen one. Hold on.
He's the chosen one.
Yeah, it's mark additional experience and when you successfully link, choose one. Mark additional experience, lose a link, heal all harm, or change a link's type.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say you get the heart link because I feel the heart link is the best, one of the best ones here. For that.
Right. Yeah. I can't really see it doing other things, so I just don't get my link move.
Yep.
That's fine.
There we go. Added. It's fun looking at on the stream the different color combinations. Like, it's also, with the exception of Janox, who is apparently just linking up with everyone and every way. Each of you has a type of link you don't have. Laura has no heart links with anyone.
It'll happen someday.
She just needs to learn to connect with more people.
Well, I think it's more of a kind of a sign of a certain level of aloofness. She doesn't really see herself in anyone.
Not yet.
This one is.
Wait, I thought I had a heart link with Lancelot.
You had spent that already.
I spent my heart link with Lancelot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I will get some when we get to Camelot. Okay,
Yeah.
Whenever that happens.
But Zeiston...
Oh yeah, that's where she'll just like get like a whole row of heart links for every single person. Yeah, I know this person.
Anyways, but Zeisson has no mastery links, which I feel is very appropriate.
Mastery.
Yeah.
As a pirate, yeah, that makes sense. Because a
And
pirate is free.
and our pure boy here, Sahoy, has no dark links.
Despite attempting to get one. Despite deliberately trying to hate somebody, he still doesn't have one.
You're too pure.
I want to hate.
Too pure.
But yeah, so yeah, no, it's just like, yeah, so it's just something I was thinking of here. So, but I think
It was a good thing to think.
yeah, I actually think this is where we're going to wrap. It's going to be a short one this week, just because we're just trying to get back into it. I wanted to at least do something,
Yeah.
and I think
Sorry, I've been quiet today, guys. I'm still
It's
trying to
no
get
problem.
back into the
No,
swing
you're
of
fine.
everything.
Now we know you've gone through a lot, so
Yeah.
we're just glad you were able to join us for what you did today.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I could at least try to be here, and my mind should be at least in a better place to get myself involved by next week.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We also got a bit of Soiho's looks at least down.
Right.
You do have some basics, hopefully.
Someday you will have a picture.
I mean, okay. Anyway, I'll talk about that in a minute.
Yep. Yeah, so, yep. Closing things. I should do the closing plugs. So, as always, you can join our Discord with the link down in the description to chat with us or discuss the channel or channel adjacent topics or whatever else you want to. You can also follow us on Twitter at Tales Across to get updates from us and be notified when the channel goes live. Character art is done by friend of the show, Carl. Links below to their DeviantArt and Coffee account. Finally, like and subscribe to get both get future content and help us reach a wider audience. So, to those in the past, present, and future, don't forget about us, and good night.
Wash your hands.
Good night. That too, yes, please.
That also seems fitting.
Stay
Good night,
inside.
Good night. Yes.